Hey everybody, I'm officially live. Oh my gosh. This is what, day 4, day 5? I don't know. Since we've kind of been quarantined, I've been going live. My glasses are fogging because my face is hot because I just got out of the shower. So how are y'all doing? How is your day? It's 10 p.m. Well, 10 I can't see very well without my glasses. 10:04 p.m. Central Standard Time. And many of us have books to write, books to edit, books to finish. So we're doing this, and many of you have enjoyed it. So why not? You keep me motivated to, to do this thing. So let's do this thing. Tonight's candle choice, because I've got candles galore. I love lighting them when I write. Is one from Walmart around Christmas time. It says gingerbread cookie. I've not burned this one yet. Let me turn on that light real quick. Because it's dark in Texas right now. So my shirt of the day, I want to do Hoderat stuff with my friends. Shout out to Latarian. If y'all have not seen that video, it went viral a while back. Just look up Latarian Hoderat stuff. This little kid stole his grandma's SUV, drove it around a Target parking lot, bashed in a few cars, took down a few mailboxes. The police pulled him over, and him and his friend were driving around, and they interviewed him, and they said, "Why would you do that? Why would you sell your grandma's SUV?" And he said, "I want to do hood rat stuff with my friends." So y'all are my friends, and tonight we're doing all the hood rat stuff. So I got some comments. Where am I located? Asks Jasmine. I am in Southeast Texas, so I'm about an hour from the Houston area, closer to the Louisiana border. Literally, if I throw a rock, okay, well, not literally, but if I throw a rock, I'm basically in Louisiana. I'm like 20 minutes from the Louisiana border, an hour from Houston. Beaumont, Port Arthur. So Port Arthur, here's a fun fact about Port Arthur. ZZ Top played in Groves, where I live in Groves, but ZZ Top played in Groves in the 60s. Janis Joplin was born in Port Arthur. The Big Bopper was from my area. Who else? Oh, Jimmy Johnson. He just got inducted to the NFL Hall of Fame. He was from Port Arthur. So yeah, lots of famous people. Candle is lit. Fire emoji. I'm kind of sad. This one's almost done. So, and I only have one. I need to go check, because when I went camping last year, I brought a bunch of my Bath and Body Works candles because I'm that basic. And I need to go check in the camper and see if I have any more. If not, I am out. So about to buy some candles. Let's see. Sorry. Carolee says, I was literally about to open my laptop and write. How did you know? It's just that writer psychic power, I guess. Hey, Shan, how you doing? Hey, Esther. Shan, I actually ate an egg sandwich earlier today. It was so good. I'm trying to eat healthier in life. I know I tell y'all that every live stream, but I found some low-carb bread today, and it was a win for me. Low-carb bread. So happy about it. Hey, Andrea. Crossy, I keep missing these sprints because I never get notifications. So yay, I caught one. Yay. Hopefully YouTube isn't doing me dirty, and they're telling people now. So Deirdre says, hi, Courtney. Night, everyone. Facebook user says, Texas. I don't know who you are. You have to go and accept this StreamYard thing if you're on Facebook, so you don't become a Facebook mystery man the entire time, so I can see your name. Since we're in a private group, you have to give StreamYard permission to show your name, because I think they feel like if you're in a private group, you may not want people to know that you're in there. So yeah, it's StreamYard.com/Facebook. There's a link above this video if you go click that. Melly says, College Station, Texas. Oh, Melly, you're like 4 hours away from me. I think College Station. I've been there before. Kelly says, hello, working on revision edits. I'm working on first draft edits. I'm so happy you're here. We can count pages together. Almost done with dinner. Oh, awesome. You're eating dinner late. Aren't you Eastern time zone? It's 11 p.m., girl. Jasmine, how many sprints are we doing? As many as we possibly can. I will probably end the stream in 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. So, hello everyone. Hey JC, glad you're here. Mind if I hang out and knit? Hey, hang out and knit with us. We're good. We count everything here. I like to count how many times I don't yawn. And I'm just kidding. Whatever you want to do. Somebody was counting pages that they were reading because they were relaxing and they wanted to hang out. And so they were counting pages read in a book that they were reading. And Georgia said, yeah, I didn't get a notification either, but something told me Courtney would need to edit around this time. I'm telling you, y'all are going to be on my schedule because 9 p.m. comes and I'm like, oh, I really need to edit. And then I was like, oh, I need a shower. And I was like, I need an espresso. Facebook user switched to YouTube on my computer. Oh, weird. It has been a rough day, girl. I'm surprised I even had an appetite. I am so sorry. I hope everything is okay. I've been there. Hello, a fellow knitter. Oh, yeah, Ellie, that's right. It was you who was it. I thought possibly that you were in the Facebook group, so it must be somebody else who's knitting. I didn't know it was on YouTube and Facebook. Yes, I have a Facebook group. It's I'll put the little link down below if you're interested in joining. That's it. We do 10K challenges once a month, and if you complete it, you get a sticker. This month's you still have some days because we do choose your own write 10K. We also have a scheduled one. And if you write 10K in a day, you can earn this sticker. And I send them internationally to people. So if that's your cup of tea, that's your cuppa, come and join. Looking on the bright side, I can say stay to the very end since I have no work to go to for the next few months. Oh, Esther, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope, I'm not like one of those firm believers that everything happens for a reason, but I hope that there is a silver lining for you at the end of that, because I know that there's a lot of people who are experiencing that right now, and it's very hard. CH, so glad I checked. I didn't get the notification this time. YouTube is doing me dirty. What? Oh, CH, I speak typo. It's cool. I speak typo. Hey, Terrellyn, glad you're here. Haha, I had a lot on the stream and everything. I'm the other knitter. Hey, Evelyn. Ellie's knitting too, and she was counting stitches. That's not what y'all call it. Anyway, she was counting those the other day. In a 30-minute time period, I think she got, was it 288? I'm kind of like Rain Man with numbers sometimes, but I'm also a little dyslexic, so I could be wrong. Coffee mug of the day. I survived another meeting that should have been an email. Compliments of corporate life. Oh yeah, the job is still there for me. I just not categorized as a needed worker, so all Virginia went into sort of lockdown. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I hate lockdown because it sounds so bad, but as long as none of us get sick, then whatever it takes. I made it. Yay, Melissa! That was the fastest shower ever. At least including a hair wash. Ha ha ha. Wait, are you talking about me and my showers? I can take one in 10 minutes flat and wash everything. Sometimes we call those whore baths, but anyway. Evelyn, yeah, stitches are rose. Stitches, I think is what Ellie was counting. Yep. Okay, good. So only banks, grocery stores, hospitals, etc. are only open. I wish they would do that here. I was basic today and I went to Starbucks. I know. I said I was going to start making court bucks every day. But I did go to Starbucks and the line was insane. It was crazy. I got notification from Facebook and YouTube. Oh, wow. Okay, well, they're just doing me dirty to some people. Yay, Esther, yes. I hope you write all the books, all of them. Hello, no, mine. I got in at 10:52. Oh, okay. I took a pretty quick shower too. I was like, what am I doing? It's time to make all our writing dreams come true. Yes. I don't know if it's the same in the Houston area, but Dallas and Austin went into shelter in place. I knew what you meant, Parrish. I knew that you meant shelter in place. I haven't gotten that. I'm in Jefferson County in Texas, and I have not seen that yet. I also have not been on Facebook or checking the Jefferson County website or anything today. So, I mean, it's possible. Our judge here keeps making these rules, and then our governor for some reason keeps overruling them because I guess he thinks he's being too harsh. I don't know. Like, our judge and our governor of Texas are kind of like having this spat, and so there's all these memos coming out, and I'm like, I just can't deal with it. Oh, Melissa. Oh, ugh. San Antonio's shelter in place also. That makes sense. I live in Maryland, and they just shut all non-essential business down at 5 p.m. Wow. Oh, yeah. I heard that on I think I was listening to CNN when I was driving to my mother's house. Mm-hmm. I think it was Maryland. Tennessee is in safer at home. Oh, that's a better way to put it than shelter in place or lockdown. Safer at home makes it sound really positive, like, you know. Here we go. Here was about to go watch hours on the way. Nope, words need to be written. Glad I glanced. That's right, Nicole. Mecca, yay, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, it's been really frustrating. I'm in Dallas, and our judge has been pretty proactive, luckily. Yeah, my judge is proactive, but Rick Perry is that who our governor is? Is it Rick Perry? I don't know. Anyway, he's been overturning stuff Judge Brandon keeps putting out. Hello, I'm going to be reading an assignment instead of writing. I have to present on the reading in the morning. Perfect, Kat. That is perfect. You are more than welcome to join us. All of Michigan is shelter in place now as of today. Wow. They really, I wish they would do it in Texas, honestly. I think my writing partner, Brooke, I call her Brooke number 1, Brooke C. I think she said Wisconsin was in shelter in place as of tomorrow as well. I'm outside of Atlanta, and we're getting shut down tonight. Finally, I can't believe they kept the bars open. Are you serious? They left y'all's bars open? That's crazy. That is crazy. You know, because I was in Vegas last week, and I don't know if y'all are some of y'all are probably following me on Instagram. I'm Lyra Parrish on Instagram, and I was doing like kind of like pictures and videos of people in Vegas. Beginning of the week, it's like there wasn't even a thing called COVID-19. I'm serious. People were dancing in bars. I saw this lady take this other lady's drink and drink out of it, and I'm a germaphobe, and I was like, it's like these people don't even understand what is going around. Like, nobody cared. And then come with the later half of the week, you could tell that people were starting to freak out about it. Michigan's going down at lockdown. Greg Abbott. Yeah, Greg Abbott. That's his name. Greg Abbott, Rick Perry are all the same. Yeah, Greg Abbott is our governor's name. That's right. I can picture him, what he looks like, but I couldn't think of his name. Was Rick Perry like back in the 90s or something? I don't know. I mean, it could happen, Kimberly. Washington State could be shut down. At my old job, funny enough, y'all know that I quit. Like, my last day was March 1st, 2020 was my last day at my corporate job. And obviously this wasn't a huge deal then. It was a deal, but it wasn't like anything that it is now. And they're all still going to work, and they are like considered non-essential employees because our job that we did was like a desk job. It was the accounting department, and you were not needed to run a refinery, and they're still there. They're putting up signs on offices that say maximum occupancy 2 people only. And I'm like, do you even do your research? Like, this is crazy. Greg Abbott. There we go. He is the governor. My cousin worked security there, and last night was his last shift. Crazy. Wow. Albuquerque officially shut down today at 3. You need a literal note from your employer stating you are an essential worker in order to be out of your house. Wow. I'm so glad to see so many people doing this. I mean, most of us are like, okay, like we don't need to be out partying, going to bars. Like most authors, writers, readers, like we're good with being home. We got stuff to do. But some of these people, man, they need to go out and drink every night and party and live life. And I'm just like, too old for that. Just join the Facebook group under my real name. Gotcha. Yay, CH. I'm excited. I will add you there. Louisiana is in shelter of places 5 p.m. today, but Las Vegas is shut down now. My dad is there, and he said they forced it there last week. Yes. So I left on Sunday. I've got a calendar up here. I left on Sunday, March 15th, and they shut the strip down on the 16th. They were telling everyone, I left at 3 a.m. in the morning in Vegas time. I left at 3 a.m. I did not go to sleep that night. We went straight to the airport. And when we got home to Texas, of course, showered, took a nap, washed the Vegas clothes, not in that specific order, but they were like, everybody out of these hotels. Like I was getting emails from, we stayed at MGM Grand, and they were like, we're shutting down the hotel. Everybody needs to be out. Like, get out of here. I was glad to see that. Australia isn't taking it seriously enough, in my opinion. Our schools are still open. It's infuriating. Learn from the rest of the world. Yeah, Gemma, I can understand that. And the thing is like, y'all don't have so many cases. I mean, of course, you got our national treasure, Tom Hanks, over there and his wife. But yeah, if they just if we would have social distanced in January, it wouldn't be like it is right now. And so, but we can go all out about what we should have done. Mississippi's done nothing. We can't even get, Mississippi, man, that's terrible. Shelter in place in the Bay Area. I'm surprised it took them this week. California, right? Is that the Bay Area? Yeah, my mom said she's already born. Oh, this is week 2 of shelter in place of Bay Area. Okay, that's what I was thinking. The CEO of MGM resigned last month. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So while I was there, we're going to start soon. I'm going to tell you this story real quick. Me and my husband arrived on let me see. It was a Tuesday. No. We arrived on Monday. We arrived on Monday the 9th. And I was very hesitant about going because I was like, I feel like I need to stay home, but like I'll go because I just quit my job and like whatever. And so I went ahead and went because the hotels and all that was booked, and it was super cheap for me to get a flight. So we show up. We haven't eaten all day. And so we check into our room, we go downstairs, and we are literally standing outside of the buffet line. I mean, literally standing outside of the buffet line. And I'm like, first of all, I'm a germaphobe, so I don't really like buffets anyway, but casino buffets are like these grandiose things. So I was like, well, do you want to do the buffet? And he was like, if you want to. And I was like, I mean, people touch things in buffets. And so we decided against it. We were like, no buffets. We're not doing the buffet. Literally, we are eating our food. And my friend sends me a text that says, hey, all the buffets in Las Vegas are shutting down at 7. It was like 6 p.m. and they were shutting down at 7 p.m. And I was like, oh, thank God we didn't eat that buffet. It would have bothered me the rest of the trip that we ate that crap. And they were like shutting it straight down. Wow. That's so crazy. I've seen some conspiracy theory things about Bill Gates and all this. And I'm like, nah. Jasmine, we're going to start right now. So I will talk to y'all all night, and we got work to do. So let's start with a 20-minute. Is that good? 20 minutes? Or do you want to do 25 minutes? You let me know. I'm drinking a Court Bucks cappuccino right now. Espresso, 2 shots. Deirdre says Jamaica hasn't gotten to lockdown state as of yet. We have only 21 cases so far with 1 death. It's crazy that I'm saying only 21 as if 21 isn't disastrous. Scary times. It is scary times. I agree. We have 2 cases in my area. Actually, it's 3. And I'm just like, where were you? Who all did you talk to? Did you see me in the grocery store? Do I have it? Is it inside of me right now? You know, my brain just is against me because I'm a hypochondriac. 25, 25, 25, 25, 20, 25, 25, 25 to start. 20 is good. Okay, let's do 20 minutes to start. And next round we'll do 25. How about that? So 15 seconds. I'll give you 20. We'll do 2020, lucky number. Get your fingers on the keyboard, guys. I'm counting pages because I'm currently in edits. Feel free to count whatever you want. And at the end of the round, I'll ask you how you did. So let's go ahead and start this baby right now. If you're new, it will howl and it might scare you. So I'm just giving you a warning now. It's going to howl very loud when the timer is done. But I will mute myself and I will see you here in 20 minutes. Bye, guys. Good luck. the howl. How did y'all do? How did you do? I got through 2.5 pages, so I'm very happy with that. Yes, 2.5 pages. Woohoo! I'm keeping a list of how long it takes me to get through this stuff with each of our sprints. So let me know how you did. Wait for the comments to come through. Sometimes I'll so I'm listening to this. If you weren't here last night during the live stream, I listen when I edit, and I found this great program, and I can switch between male and female narration, and it makes it so much different when you have a guy reading a guy chapter. Like some of this stuff that I'm reading, it just cracks me up, and I know that if I'm laughing about it, then like our readers are totally gonna laugh about it. But it's Bishop Brothers, it's southern men, and you'll know I got that on lockdown. So I mean, not southern men, like the banter, the southernness, like that. But anyway, let's see, we got some comments. Yay. Melissa got 617. Great job. Yay. Over 520 minutes. That's fantastic. Just got here and did 3 sentences. That's awesome, Stephanie. So glad you're here. So glad to see you again. Esther got 555. Oh, that's like a lucky number. I feel like it's always lucky when it's like 3 digits together. I wrote but got distracted. I feel you, Jasmine. Happens to me a lot. I was able to complete my client project that's due tomorrow. I wrote 700 words. Yay! That's incredible. I love knocking projects off my list. Melissa says 567. Just start a new project under my horror pen name. Ooh, I love it. I love horror. My accent makes it sound like I'm saying horror, but it's horror. It's hard. It's hard when you got those hard R's. Gemma, only 393. Hey, better than 0. It is so better. It's better than 0. So 738. Elo, I'd love to break 800. Next time, Mecca. Next time. 800 is yours. I just feel it. 699. Good job. Added 931 in revisions. Oh, yay. I added some words too in my revisions. I was happy about it. But the only reason I added it is because my writing partner left a note that some description was needed. I got 596. Yay, Shan Chan. That's awesome. Melly, 506. And that noise just about scared the crap out of me. I tried to warn everybody beforehand, but if you came a little late, you probably didn't get my warning. It will howl. And the later it gets, the weirder it gets. I mean, not really. It always sounds like that, but you know, the creepier it sounds. Katarina, 822. Yay. Hey, Katarina. So glad you're here. Andrea got 527. Edit. Ugh. Hey, that's my theme song right now. Only 303 words, but to be fair to myself, for the first 2 minutes, I was finishing up folding up my laundry. Hey, JC, that's great. 303 words and laundry finished. That's an adult win in my book. Parrish got 421. Good job. I just read a short story. Yay, Ellie. How was it? I got 191 words. One of my favorite Golden Girls episodes is on. I'm distracted. Yep. In my 30s and love the Golden Girls. Hey, I love the Golden Girls too. My husband's aunt, I'll have to think about what she said about the Golden Girls. Oh yeah. We were talking she's older, she's in her 70s, and we were talking about the Golden Girls, and I was like, oh my God, I love the Golden Girls. And she was like, the Golden Girls, they're vulgar. And I laughed so hard, and now every time anybody talks about the Golden Girls, I just think they're vulgar. You know, old Southern women. I got something the size of a yarmulke. Awesome, Evelyn. 772 words. And I love this scene. Yay, Kimberly. Bet you're ready to jump back in it. Brittany says, I'm creating the language for my fantasy, so I'm world building. Oh, yay. I love world building. It's one of my favorite things to do. Ryan, got 130, but I did finish a drawing of a robot for school. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I could draw. It's not in the cards for me though. My brother was the drawer, and I'm the writer. So 361, I had to read the last chapter first. I do that too, so that I can know where I left off. Zach, hi, how are you? So happy you're here. Lainey's here. Yay, Lainey. I'm so glad you joined again. Andrea, I love the Golden Girls. They're vulgar. I hope y'all hear that in your head now every time you think about the Golden Girls. We've been saying that for over a decade now because it was so funny. And she was dead serious when she said it. Dead serious. Oh, Zach, so I'm using a new speech to text program because my other one jacked up. And this one is called, let me get it, naturalreaders.com. It's a Chrome extension because I edit in Google Documents. So my writing partner can see what I'm editing and we use suggested changes. And the Google Chrome extension is free and you can use the free voices for unlimited amounts of time. I tried out the premium voices and really liked them. So I think I paid $59 to upgrade last night. I needed something in a pinch. And what's really cool about it is when you highlight the words, you get the little headphone thing that you can press on. And then at the bottom, there is a bar where you can fast forward or go back per the sentences. It's broken up by sentences, so you can see how long each sentence is too. So it's really, really neat. I am in love with it. This is only my second day to use it, but so far I have no complaints with it. It's much better than the other one I was using. Natural Readers. Let me make sure that's the right thing and I'm not sending you to some weird website. Yes, naturalreaders.com. Yeah, and it's a Google Chrome extension. It's free. I like it. I'm 22, and if I see Golden Girls on, I turn it on. I'm going to binge watch it on Hulu. Also, I read 2 pages. Awesome. Yeah, Golden Girls. You know, sometimes their jokes just, they hit me in the right spot. Girl, there ain't no shame in that. Dorothy is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love Dorothy. There was a little person on one of the episodes, and who was it? It was Sophia. She's like, oh my God, is he small? Or am I having a stroke? And I lost it so hard because I think Dorothy was dating him. And, you know, she's very tall. She's a very tall woman. And, like, I lost it. I laughed for, like, 20 minutes. Also, I'm a little dramatic, so sorry. Would you ever write horror or paranormal? So, fun fact about me, I started off writing paranormal, romance, and fantasy. That was my first love. And I wrote that for 3 years before I switched to romance. I never published anything. I got a publishing contract and got out of it as quick as I possibly could. And then moved to romance. So I'm going to start editing like that. So awesome. Hey, it's great. For me, I catch so much. Like, so for example, tonight, one of the words that I caught was though. It was spelled though, but it needed to be through. And in my brain, I wrote it as through, but when I listened to it, it said though out loud. And I was like, oh, this is the wrong word here. And so your brain tends to fill in small words or little mistakes and you just read past it. But when you have someone read it to you, you absorb it in a different way. So you catch things. Also, I caught, I'm editing a chapter that I wrote. I caught that I used the word ranch about 5 times in a paragraph because it's a Texas book. And I used the word ranch too much. So I started cutting some of those. And last night there was a paragraph where the word no, K-N-O-W, was used like 7 times. And so I was like, okay, we got to start cutting some of these. But when you just read it, you don't really notice. But when you read it out loud, you're like, whoa, holy crap, there's so many no's. Oh, so it's Kelly. It's not speech to text as in I am talking into it. It's talking back to me, if that makes sense. next round I'll show y'all how it works, because I know some people are ready to get this party started. But I highlight passages and the computer reads it to me, so then I can absorb what I wrote differently, because I read too fast. And because I read too fast, I miss a lot of stuff in edits. So this forces me to slow down, forces me to pay attention, and I absorb it differently. So my edits are a lot harder, and even on chapters that I write myself, and I catch more mistakes that way. They are vulgar, especially Sophia, but that show is so awesome. I know a lot of their jokes went over my head until I got old enough to understand what they were talking about. Same JC. Another show that I love is Frasier, and oh gosh, Frasier Crane gets me. A new show about the American Revolution. It's called Legends and Lies. Huh. That's cool. That's awesome. Is it on Netflix or is it on regular television? Tell us. Tell us. I would like to know. I love that history stuff. Oh man, I love paranormal romance. One of my goals is, once I get settled into my full-time writer life, is to eventually, like, I've got a bunch of like old stuff plotted out, and I mean series upon series of books, but I want to write a standalone young adult novel and find an agent and pitch it and go the traditional route with that. But I will, like, I'm good with my romance pen name. Like, I love writing as Kennedy Fox with Brooke, and gonna relaunch Lyra, and then my back burner passion project is to write a young adult paranormal romance. So glad to hear I'm not the only one who does that. My brain changes things all the time. Oh yeah, I'm a little slightly dyslexic, and so I will place words in the wrong order sometimes, so this helps me with that. Also, you know, I forget letters, or I'll put letters in the wrong order, or I'll forget an A or a the, or whatever the case is. Okay, I use Microsoft Word, dude, to do that for me. Yeah, Microsoft Word has it in there for free too. Yep. I just found it on YouTube. I have checked it out. You haven't checked it out on other platforms. Yes, I tested the speech to text on a paragraph and saw that I used "you do know" like 3 times. I love Frasier so much too. Yeah, it's so crazy. We think that, like, you know, when we're writing, we're like, oh yes, this is perfect. You know, and when you go back and read it, you let it sit for a month, whatever, and you have text to speech, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said the same thing 3 different times, almost exactly the way. Like, all same way. Also, I just saw that I put waggle my brows. He waggled his brows. He waggled his brows 3 times. I'm like, why are you waggling your brows so much? Like, no, no. Written 10,242 for my romance novel in the last 2 days. Dang, Shan, you are killing it. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. I would love to just bust through this book tonight. And we got time. I'm also, if you're on YouTube and you're watching this in the replay, I am putting the timestamps for when we start the sprints, in case people don't want to listen to all the chatter in between. I know y'all like it. But if some people are just, they are like, I don't want to listen to that, I am putting timestamps. So I'm writing down the time so I know about where I started, so I can easily add it. Okay. So let's do 15 seconds. Warm up, get your fingers on the keys. We're going to do 25 minutes. And just remember, there is a howl, and it's going to be loud. And don't jump. Don't knock over your drinks like me, because I'm clumsy. And good luck. Hope you write all the words, edit all the pages, and I will see you in 25 minutes. Yay! Sprint number 2 is done. Awesome. That was a lot of fun. How did y'all do? I was a tad distracted talking to my husband, which I'm sure some of you saw that. But I did end up getting 2 pages, I believe. It's more like 1.5. But I'm okay with that. I'm totally no. I got 2 pages. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I got 2. So 2 pages with edits. I'm still in chapter 1. I am currently on page, where is it? I'm currently on page 14, and chapter 1 goes through, oh, wait, no, I'm on page 15, and chapter 1 goes through page, of course there's a chapter break, 20. So I have 5 more pages, and I'm done with chapter 1. So yay, that would be fantastic. Okay. Oh, Shan, you saw my cat. Yeah. She was complaining that she had to be picked up. Esther 558, great job. Reverence, I did 92 words that time. Good job. Hey, better than 0. That's what I keep saying. Any amount of words is progress. So step forward. Ellie got 520. Carolyn got 387. I'm super distracted tonight. Well, get undistracted. It's all about mindset. Rewriting my Act 1. Almost done. Yay, Bran. That's incredible. Deirdre, don't you love how Courtney purposely allows us to be petrified by the It's so funny because we were in the grocery store the other day and someone like moved something across the floor and it goes, Roar! And my husband goes, oh my God, that sounds like your howler. Past the 52K mark. Yay, Esther. That's a great 52,000. 934, Melissa. Awesome job. So close to 1,000. Gemma, oh my God, I'm not smashing this as much as I'd like. 446. We're still in the warm-up rounds, girl. Max says 718 words. Time to scooter down to the school to get the oldest. Youngest was playing Fortnite beside me. Oh, awesome. Well, we will still be here for another hour and a half, so you got time. Andrea says 687. I started late. Had to make a hot chocolate first. 687 and you started late? That's beast mode. Stephanie, 1065. I'm spent. Oh my gosh, you hit over 1,000. Congratulations. That is awesome. JC got 432 and finished a chapter. Thank you. My cat is my baby. Melissa, 502. Good job. Stephen, I got here in the last 10 minutes, but edited a paragraph. Yay! You know, it takes me sometimes 25 minutes to edit a page, so that's awesome. 595, but my husband is watching a movie in the same room, so it slows me down. Can't find my headphones. Oh, yeah, Distraction City. I'm the same way. I'll be editing, and then I'm, like, looking up. I'm like, crap. I need to be editing, not watching this action movie. Kimberly, 970. Good job, girl. Lainey, 651, but I think I need to do some more outlining. Yeah, sometimes when it's slow going, you're like, man, I really need to think this over so I know where I'm heading. Melly has 400 even. Yay! Simone, hi, Courtney Waves. I started late and I got 127. Yay! So glad you're here, Simone. So happy to see you. Back to my outline, trying to figure out the middle act for my debut YA fantasy under a new undecided pen name. Hee hee. Ooh, I love it. I love that. Katarina, 937. Incredible job. Kimberly says, I wrote my chapter out of order and now I have to go and make the 2 parts work. I have done that as well. There was one book where I just wrote the last half first and then I had to go and write the beginning. But I knew where I wanted it to start and it just happened to be halfway through the middle. But anyway, so let's do another one, guys. I feel like we're on fire right now. I know it's slow going for some people, but you know what? Warm up rounds. If you're like me, the later it gets, sometimes because I'm a night owl, just the better I do. So we're going to start this one at about, I'm writing down the times if y'all are not aware, because I'm going to put the timestamps on YouTube. Facebook people, this is on YouTube, and YouTube people, this is on Facebook. So it's in 2 different places. We'll say 125:30, and I'll go back and check. Okay, so, oh, Ryan, yeah, you got 455. That's incredible. Good job, y'all. I think as a collective, we for sure got over 5,000 words at 25 minutes. So that is awesome. And I got 2 pages out of it. So can't be mad because I was distracted for half of that time. Okay, so I'll give you your 15 seconds. Just a fair warning if you're new and you weren't here. It's going to howl. And it's gonna be loud. And just thinking about it makes me kind of laugh because it kind of scared me at first too. But anyway, good luck, y'all. Put your fingers on the keys and let's get these edits and wor- words written. Howling. How did y'all do this round? I was distracted just a bit. I went to the kitchen and talked to my husband for a second, but I got through 2 pages again, so I'm not really mad. And I actually wrote some words too. I'll tell you how many words I wrote that I added this round. I added 134 extra words, so I'm happy with that. How about you'll tell me how many words you wrote, how many pages you edited, how many stitches you knitted, and you share the last sentence you wrote, and I will share mine. Remember, this is a book based in Texas, and it says, year-round, the B&B is booked with repeat guests who love being on the ranch. They offer writing lessons, nature tours, have a garden, and feed you till you're fat. What else can a person ask for? Oh, man. We have created this world that's just so incredible. I kind of wish it was real. Okay, so let me see where we're at. Shane Chen says, didn't write this round, but recorded the prologue of my book called True Love. Awesome. Brand said, finished outlining Act 2, first half, handwriting it. Yay. Excuse me. Melissa says, 919. You are on fire. Man. Esther, I got 582 words, and I'm getting into an interesting part. I'm not sure how I'm going to write it, but that's a problem for the next front. Sometimes interesting parts, like once you get that spark, you're like, oh man, I just can't write this fast enough. Kimberly says 857. Good job, Kimberly. Gemma 369. Kinsley, I really effing like that name. It fits her. Unique and beautiful. That's her sentence. I'm at a stopping point because I'm stuck on how to move the story along, so I didn't get that much written. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Reverend said 269 words. Last sentence. No, but I soon will be. Esther says, my last sentence, let me get your plane ticket too. Ooh. I know. Stephanie, written. Oh, written. I speak typo. It's okay. Andrea says, 794, got distracted talking to my hubby too. It's funny because we're both on the same schedule, and he just did a live stream on his Facebook page about an hour ago, and I told him about StreamYard, so he's like trying to kind of learn all the ins and outs of it. Not that I'm a pro or anything, because I'm not. I've only been using this for a few days. Well, that's not true. I've been using it for a few months since last year, but I've only had my upgraded account for a few days. What I'm doing is preparing you for what is to come. If you can't handle this, you won't survive. You'll die, and no one will care. Ooh. Melly says, 480 words. Finished my chapter and hit 80K. Yay! What a huge milestone. That's incredible. Last line. I tried desperately not to let myself crave it, to need it. Ooh, are you writing romance? I'm like, what is this about? I need to know more. 291 words. I think. It's okay, Simone. Ellie, 340, got kind of stuck. Last sentence. Paige turned around to face Aster, chewing her food with a rather unimpressed arch of her brow. I love it. Andrea, he scrunches his nose as he tells me about the soup, and I have to agree with him. Chicken noodle soup is not my favorite either. Oh, I like it. Hey, Courtney, I got 36 words. Had to revisit my theme. Yay! That's awesome. Staying on track. Brand, I'm doing adult sci-fi, and one of my POVs is on a ranch in a fictitious town in Texas. Oh, yay. Our ranch is based off of a ranch that I actually go to in real life. But it's not as grandiose as the ranch that we've written about. But the scenery and the ranch I go to has like a little lodge, and the ranch that we created has a big bed and breakfast, and the family owns a bar, and it's become this whole like world that has its own life, and like you want to go there. It's like I love the Circle B Ranch. We even have a logo for that thing. Like it's a lot of fun. It's loosely based off of a ranch called oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just lost it. I cannot believe that. I will tell you in a minute. I cannot believe I just lost the ranch that I go to. I visit this ranch every year. X-Bar Ranch. There we go. X-Bar Ranch. Deidre says, attacking him wasn't the point, Cecilia. The goal of this exercise was to learn the value of teamwork. If you want to actually survive the demon trials, you have to learn. It's not always about you. It's right. Just popping in after the sprint started, but got 324 words written from outline. Yay, that's awesome. Good job, Jessica. 351, Melissa, last sentence. People saw their loved ones coming back and welcomed them home with open arms, only to be ripped apart from limb to limb. Oh, are you writing horror? What are you writing? What are you writing? My last sentence is adult. My kids and bird are distracting me. Gemma, tell that bird to be quiet. I edited 8 pages. Last sentence. I thought you were my brother. How could you betray me like this? Ooh, Steven, I love that. Nellie, 11:45. Really surprised. That is incredible in 25 minutes. 1,145 words. Wow, that's awesome. Terrelling got 450. Congratulations. Simone, last sentence. There's no answer. Except I wrote the sentence after a later part and then fell asleep, so I'm not sure. LOL. Melly, yes on the romance. Just finished a dirty scene. I love it. Ashley, my phone is dying and I don't want to go get my charger. LOL. I know. Mine is like totally dying too. And I need to reference a book that we published because there's this one scene that matches up. We always do that. We have like scenes that match the previous book so people know exactly where the book is starting, but they each read as standalones. And so I need to go and reread that scene and make sure it matches. So I'm sure this last sprint, or not last sprint, but this next sprint is going to suck for me. Yep, the Circle B sounds like an Airbnb I'd like to visit. Hey, Circle B Ranch is awesome. A sci-fi fantasy on a ranch in Texas sounds awesome, doesn't it? I know, I'm kind of like, I want to read that. I love fantasy though. That's my jam. Last sentence. Naomi looked at me with a big grin on her sweet face, making that dimple pop in her left cheek. Oh, that's cute. Dear Joy, great sentence. It's Boise. I'm writing horror tonight. I thought so. Melissa. I mean, you're ripping arms off, so. But anyway, would y'all like to go ahead and go again? Because I think it would be great. I would love to get finished with chapter 1, but I think my next sprint is not going to be so great. I'm being hopeful, but I don't think it's going to be that good because I have to reference another book, and that usually takes me a little while. Shan, the last sentence is my text beep and my sisters and sons are here. In real life, your sisters and sons are here. I hope so. I hope that's what you mean. Right. Oh, my typos. LOL. Thanks, Simone. Brand, thank you. One day y'all shall. I love it. Okay, so let's do another sprint if you all are good with that. We'll say at the 2-hour mark. I'm doing timestamps in my YouTube video to make it easier for people who want to watch the replay because I'm not hiding them anymore. I'm so glad y'all are watching because, like I said last night, I'm scared people are going to be like, unsubscribe. I'm recording real videos this week though, so I've got a list of about 30 topics I need to record. So hopefully next week we'll have real videos on top of all this. So Ashley says, my editor cut 8K for my book, so this run will be slow for me too while I do my rewrites. Yes. The only reason I'm going back to reference this book is because Brooke left me a message that said, I think this whole scene should be written out. And I'm like, oh God, I was trying to just kind of summarize over it a little bit, but apparently I summarized over it a little bit too much. I think this will be my last. I'm fainting fast. Okay, Andrea, we're going to do it for 25 minutes. And if you go before then, it's okay. Melissa, the co-write video. Melissa, the one about our co-writing, like how we do it, or the one where I force Brooke to do a video with me? I'm just wondering. Because, you know, she is an introvert and I am an extrovert. So sometimes it's hard to be like, hey, can you get on YouTube with me and us do a video? I mean, maybe I could talk her into it. But you know, she's got kids at home and dogs and everything else going on. I'll try. Yeah, recording chapter 1. Woohoo! So that's why I can only access the recordings from my notifications. Never hide your content, Courtney. We love them. Yeah, I hid them. I hid them for like 2 days. I was like, nobody wants to watch this replay. And then I was like, well, some people actually do watch them. I was shocked. And I guess everyone who hates them can skip them or unsubscribe. The process of writing together. Okay, look, I'm making myself a note. Co-writing process. I kind of went over it the other day, but I will slow down and be more in depth with it because a lot of people ask us that question, and then I'll have a Brooke video where then I'll have a video where Brooke can just send it to people when they ask, how do y'all do this? Okay, so let's do this 25 minutes. We're gonna get this started. You got 15 seconds. If you're new, just remember it will howl at you and it may scare you. So there's a fair warning. Yeah, let's edit and write. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Yay! Let me know how you did. Sorry, I had to walk off and go and get my phone because that's where the book is that I need to reference. I don't think I have a paperback of it. I looked for it the other day and I don't think I've ordered it. So need to add that to my list when I can get non-essential things. But anyway, how did you do? Brooke says, just jumping in if you're planning to be around for a little while longer. Yeah, I'll probably go for another 25 minutes. I want to finish chapter 1. I got, I think, a page and a half done, but now I'm at the part where I need to reference the other book, so it's going to take me a little bit longer. But I think I can probably get it done in this 25-minute sprint. So if y'all are good to go another 25 minutes, I will be happy to do that with y'all. Melissa says 47 because I finished a chapter and don't want to start the next one just yet. But that's 2,957 for the night and cross the halfway point of 45,000. Yay! Melissa, I'm so happy for you. That's so incredible. You wrote nearly 3,000 words tonight in literally like 4 sprints. That's incredible. So glad this is helpful. Brands on Act 2, second half. Yay! Reverend says 319 words. Good job. Shan Shan says recorded 1 and 2. Yes. 784, says Kimberly. Esther, 370 words, and each one felt like pulling teeth. I know. I always talk about how sometimes it's like just walking through mud. Ugh, it's the worst. But, happens to all of us. Simone says 245 words. Good job, Simone. Ryan, 450. Kimberly, one question. If I want to write fan fiction for my one story, is that considered canon? I think it would. So I know some people who do worlds. They do worlds that they let other authors write into, and they call that canon. But they're not actually using their main characters like as their like the main characters from the book that's the original author wrote. They're just using their world and side characters, and that's considered canon. I don't know about fan fiction. I'm not into that fan fiction life, so I'm probably not the best person to ask that question. But maybe there's somebody out there in YouTube and Facebook land who can help answer that. But yeah, I listened to someone talk recently at a conference about canon and what was considered canon for their world and how they gave other authors permission to use that. But it was direct. It wasn't a change of names, same world, side characters. So Andrea says 656. Woohoo. Nicole says chapter to be done for me. Yay, 25 more. Yes, we're going to go again. Brooke, yes, we're going again. Melissa, finish this chapter of first chapter of my new book. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Gemma says 42, my best so far, and I had to go back to reference the previous chapter. I know, referencing sometimes takes so long. So I'm dreading this next 25 minutes. But once I finish chapter 1, then I can move on to 2. And that's exciting. Congrats, Melissa, says Simone. Edited 2 pages. Good job, Stephen. You're right on track with me. But I think you edit faster than I do typically. Esther, that's like canon and meta. I think I skipped. Oh, Melissa says thank you. Carolyn says 698. I've written 13,000 words of this novella in 3 days. I started on March 21st during these live sprints. Wow, that's so incredible. Wow. Awesome. I know there's been so many people who have messaged me and stuff, and they're just like, thank you so much for doing this, because it really helps me focus when it's really hard to focus. And I feel the same exact way. Like, I'm so glad that y'all are here with me because it helps me focus. If I was doing this alone, then I could still goof off and not edit and not get my social interaction with people. So, you're grateful for me and I'm just as grateful for you, 100%. Simone, fan fiction for your own story, it's your decision if you want it to be canon. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I wrote 3,383 words for the night. Thank you so much. Now I'm off to research. I can go back to writing chapter 16. That's awesome, Kimberly. 3,000. Holy crap. 3,383. That's a lot. And 4 sprints? That's a lot. 5 pages done of adding and rewrite. Yay, Ashley. That's awesome. If you don't plan to publish the fanfic, but do plan to publish the original, maybe that means fanfic isn't canon. Well, Esther. Go Terilyn. That's awesome, Terilyn. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, in those 3 days, I wrote 18,500 words, finished a book, wrote almost 12,000 words in one day when I did the 3 live streams. And now we're doing editing live streams and writing live streams. And I love seeing the same people in here every night. It's so great. Like, we're like a little writing family community, and it's fine. So I'm probably going to go live every night. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't have anything to do. I don't have anywhere to be. 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 or 10. I'm usually like, okay, it's time to work. So let's do this. And I don't mind. That way I can't goof off. So let's do one more for 25 minutes. Let me write down the time of my recording. We'll say around 2 hours and 35 minutes. Because if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, in the comments, I will have the timestamps if you want to skip all the chitter chatter. Let's hope I can add what I need to. We're going to bring this desk down because y'all know I have a standing desk, and sometimes I stand. Doing hood rat stuff with my friends, guys. We're doing hood rat stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about this. And a lot of people have really loved it. And if you're in the Facebook group, I'm trying to figure out a way and a schedule for other people to go live when I am doing stuff for my parents and sleeping. And, so then everybody, like, the goal is to have someone live streaming in the Facebook group 24 hours. The reason why I'm in Facebook and YouTube is because I upgraded my StreamYard, but I don't expect other people to pay that money. So if you're not in the Facebook group, it's down in the little scrolly bar, and you're more than welcome to join. Carolyn says, thank you all. Yay. Jessica, 351 words. I'm living for these sprints. I haven't been motivated to write lately and finally getting back on track. Yay, that makes me so happy. I was the same way. February was a bad month for me. And, I quit my job. And so I'm like, well, I quit my job. We're isolated. So we might as well write together, accomplish some goals, because like I've been telling everybody, all this is going to eventually pass. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's probably not going to be next month. We don't know how long it's going to last. So we might as well write books and find our escape and, have tons of stuff to publish. My dream goal would be to get ahead of our publishing schedule, where we're like 5 books ahead, and then we just sit back in 2021 and we're like, 2020 was kind of weird, but we got a lot of done. So that's the goal. I'll be here every night. Yay, Esther, I'm so glad. Need to get to bed. Have online classes tomorrow. Good night, Shan Shan. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. It's so motivating. Yay, Brooke. Yay. Oh my God, I want a standing desk. Gemma, I love this desk. It's a Texas company that built it called Uplift Desk. And it's incredible. I have no complaints on it. It has a 10-year warranty. I can go up and down. It's programmed my height sense, so when I press a button, it knows exactly where I sit, and when I press another button, it knows exactly where I stand. But I love this desk. I'm gonna do an office tour sometime soon. I need to hang my pictures on my wall, and I need to clean up in places you all can't see. So Melissa says, these sprints have been so amazing. It keeps me motivated. Yay, Melissa, you've been killing it during these sprints. You've been doing so good. I am proud of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Actually, let me change this to 2:38 for the sprint start. And we'll do 25 minutes. I'll give you your 15-second start. And let's cross our fingers. I finished chapter 1. And I hope y'all all write tons of words. And edit tons too, because I know I'm not the only one out there. So, gonna mute me, and I'll see you back in 25 minutes. It's the last sprint. Oh my gosh. I finished chapter 1. I finished chapter 1. I'm so excited because I had to do some additions. I added an entire page of stuff to this book and marked things out and even changed the entire ending of this chapter, which happens. This is why edits are so much fun. So yeah, I am excited about it. Tell me how you did. I would love to know how you're doing. How was your edits? How was your knitting? How was your reading? How was your writing? Let me know. Okay, let me go check the comments. JC said, had to step away for a moment, but looks like I got back just in time. I love it when that happens. 10 pages. Yay. That's great, Ashley. Outlining of Act 2 is done. Yay, Bran. So exciting. Are you doing a 3-act structure? Do you just have one more act to outline and then you're ready to go? Also, are you outlining for Camp NaNoWriMo or just outlining to outline? Because y'all know camp is starting. Camp NaNoWriMo starting next Wednesday. Diana says 354 words on a brand new side story. Glad I got here for the last sprint. Yay, Diana, I'm so excited you joined. And that's so exciting that you get a brand new side story. I love that. Reverend says 475 words, so not bad work on a short story. No, not at all. And all those words that you wrote tonight totally add up. So I'm sure you got a good little chunk done. 245 again, exact same number as an earlier sprint. Isn't that weird how that sometimes works out? Like I'll highlight it and I'm like, did I really write the same exact thing? Terralyn, 681, yay! Over 500, go girl. Bran, yes, 3-act structure in full effect. Preparing for Camp Nano. Yay! Awesome. I'm excited about Camp Nano. I've signed up, but I have failed several times. But we have so many books. Kennedy Fox has so many books to write this year, and we're trying to get 3 done as soon as possible. Stephen, edited 1 page. I had to add an argument scene as well. Yay! Just makes it better. Just makes it better. I say that I love editing. I love writing more than I love editing, but I do like the editing process because you have this great foundation, and then with edits, you get to build the house around it. And then I feel like when you hire an editor, that's putting the roof on your house. And so at the very end, when you give it to your readers, you have a complete finished project. Gemma says 361 and nailed the transition between scenes. That's been irritating me. Yay, just over 2K for these sprints. That's great, Gemma. That is great. We've only sprinted 5 times. That's it. We've only sprinted 5 times. Melissa, 457. Great job. Esther wrote 2,726 words during this live stream. Oh my goodness, that's so great. I'm so proud of you. Melly says, had to step away for dogs in the previous sprint, but grabbed 542 in the last one. So grateful these sessions helped me add 2K to my story for the night. Getting so close to done. Yay, another person. Oh, that makes, seriously, guys, that makes me so happy. As a total, yeah, Esther, I knew what you meant. As a total for the live stream. Jessica says, 426 words this time, total of 1101 in 3 sprints. That is so great, Jessica. Congratulations. Yay, everybody added to it. I finished chapter 1, which was about, I don't know if it was 15 pages. It was a longer one, and I added a whole other page, so I'm very happy with the progress I personally made too. I will probably be back tomorrow. This really, seriously, might be a daily thing. I will at some point take a day off just to, give my husband some attention and not be on a live stream and just cut off everything for one day at some point. But doing this all the time is still kind of really new to me, so I haven't found my groove yet, and it's going to take me a little while. But live streaming just totally, it's very inspiring. Your end, my end, we're all having a good time. I'm almost done with all the rough drafts of my chapters. I feel like I have 40 or so lumps of clay to smush together, hoping to finish the whole draft before Camp Nano. Dude, you can do that. Camp Nano, what day? What is today? Today is the 23rd. You've got tomorrow, so that means you have an entire week. You can do that. I mean, you've been making great progress the last 3 days. Just imagine how much 8 days will do for you. Forgot where I started. Do that too, Brooke. But around 5:50. Yay! I'm so excited to be done. I can imagine. Terralyn, I wrote a total of 2,407 words over 5 sprints. See, I mean, totally, like, all of y'all together probably wrote over 15,000 words. Like, if we just added them all up, which is fantastic. It's so good. Esther, I love this live stream. I get so many words and I get to be with so many great writers. Oh, I agree, Esther. I totally agree. Fran, love this. Thank you, Courtney. This was awesome. I'll definitely be back. Okay, guys. Well, I appreciate you so much for being here. I will probably be here again tomorrow around the same time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I need to do some edits, but I will probably be editing during the day. So I hope when I see y'all tomorrow, I'm at least to chapter 8. I'm at 1 now. I'm going to try to do 7 chapters during the day and get to bed at a reasonable time tonight, not at 6 a.m. because I did that again last night. I've got to stop it. So I hope y'all have a great night. You know, if you're a night owl, continue working. I hope you accomplish so much, and I will see you tomorrow. If you're across the ocean in Australia or UK, your days just kind of started, or your nights just kind of started. So I hope you get a lot done, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, on the Facebook, or in the Facebook and on YouTube. And I hope you all have a very good night, and I'll see you really, really soon. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all are totally kicking butt. It's so awesome.